So let's do a bit more with dividing fractions, and now we're going to use mixed numbers. So let's say we have a problem like 1, 2 over 9, 2, 2 over 9. So here's 2, 2 over 9 divided by 1, 2 over 3. Okay, so we can convert it into improper fractions, and that's just 20 over 9 divided by 5 over 3. Now, clearly, I know there's one way of doing it. I can just invert and multiply, and I'll get an answer, which is times 3 over 5. I can divide the numerator by 5. So if I divide the denominator by 5, I get a 1. If I divide the numerator by 5, I get a 4. I can divide the denominator by 3, and I can divide I have to divide the numerator by 3 as well, so get an answer which is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, but now I can do something which is slightly, I just want you to go over the whole calculation in your head again. So let's start out again. So if I start out again, let's divide 1 divided by 1 over 3. So if we have our chocolates interpretation, you have one chocolate and each child gets a third, then clearly there are 3 children, right? Now what happens is I'm going to divide 1 divided by 5 over 3. So now what has happened is that the amount of chocolate that each child gets has increased 5-fold. It went from 1/3 to 5/3. That means the number of children must have decreased 5-fold. So that means the answer has to be 3 over 5, right? Now let's start worrying about the numerator. So now if you think about it, let's the first fraction, not the numerator, sorry. So now now the number of chocolates increases 20-fold. So if the number of chocolates increases 20-fold, then clearly the amount of chocolate that each child gets has not changed, then clearly the number of children must increase 20-fold. So this must be equal to 20 times 3 over 5, right? And now lastly, if the last thing, if the now what is going to happen is that the chocolates are going to decrease 9-fold. So if the chocolates decrease 9-fold, and I'm just going to draw an arrow and do it here, if the number of chocolates decreases 9-fold, then but the amount that each child gets has not changed, the 5/3 still stays, but the number of chocolates has decreased 9-fold, then the number of children must also decrease 9-fold. So that should be the answer that we get. And as you can see, just by using this interpretation of what a fraction is, you can clearly see that our answer over here, this answer is exactly the same as this answer which I simplified. But you can simplify it over here as well. If you wanted to, I could cancel the 3 into a 1 and a 3. I could cancel the 1 with a 4. I would still get an answer which is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, so this is how we can divide generally fractions, and hopefully this is all clear to you. Thank you.